And good morning and welcome to Disneyland. Welcome in, Diane, and happy Saturday to you as well. I am using just the YouTube app this morning. The other app was giving me trouble with my avatar, or my thumbnail, I should really say, and I just said, nah, I ain't dealing with this. This is not worth the trouble. Welcome in, Shelly. We just said, nah, we're not gonna deal with this. We'll just go to the YouTube app today. So welcome in. And I do have to go to the restroom again. So that was a dumb plan to start my stream and then be like, oh, actually, I want to go to the restroom. But sometimes your body just plays tricks on you and thinks you're totally good. But I hope you all are doing well on this Saturday morning. We are here at Disneyland. We're gonna go check out some rides. We're gonna go try to get on Haunted Mansion this morning before the line becomes unbearable. That's the one I really learned you have to hit early. You know, even when I don't want to because of other things, I feel like you have to hit Haunted Mansion Holiday early, because if not, you're kind of dead on arrival. So I'm gonna go use the restroom, guys. I'm really sorry for the inconvenience, but I thought it was good. But I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick, so I'm gonna put you guys on mute. I'll be right back. Ooh, if I can do that. All right, and good morning, everyone, again. I haven't missed any comments, but welcome to Disneyland. Give me one more moment, sorry. Welcome in. I don't see Kobe, so that's not a good sign. I don't see no comments from Kobe. That is not. Oh, Kobe's at the very top, that's why. No, he's not actually here. I was very confused. I'm like, I don't see any comments from Kobe. That would be concerning, but we're good. Okay. So, welcome in, everyone. Oh. All right. Getting everything connected. We got 17 minutes to rope drop. So I am thinking Fantasyland. Get a couple of rides to get us going, and then get off and go do Haunted Mansion before the line's too bad. It might already be too bad, so we can't do it twice, but I'm hoping we'll get lucky enough. There are people here, but it is not as crowded as I've been hearing. At least, yeah, I know people like, there's just there's times to tell in the morning. And I would say right now, it looks pretty normal. And so that's it. Well, chatting, sometimes that happens. Sometimes there's only a few people in chat. Sometimes people don't want to chat. So that's just how streaming works. One of the only frozen... There are a few frozen things in the park, but there's surprisingly no attraction here. No, you're good, Diane. Like I said, not everyone wants to chat. It's not everyone's goal to chat. Some people are here just because they want to see some Disney stuff, you know? Sometimes they want to come in to see theme parks, so it is what it is. Like, we love chatters, but we also have to just be respectful to our non-chatting community that also just don't care about chatting. Some people do not want to do that. They're just here for the Disney vibes. They're just here to see... Oh, they're slowing down. I gotta want to say slow down. Man, they are really... Judy, you are really slowing it up. Something must have happened there. Something must have really slowed them up from being in here. All right, close. I was talking to close, so they're coming back for another one? No. Yeah, makes sense of how much that is. Yeah, Kobe, we'll be seeing Zootopia too. I mean, I saw Gabby's Dollhouse, so if I'm not seeing Zootopia too, that'd be hilarious. Oh, that's so funny. Look way over there. There's a big old... Who is that? Is that... Oh, that's Nick. I haven't even seen Nick. That's hilarious. I haven't even noticed that Nick was over here. See, this is the cool part about Disneyland, is you come here and you see stuff. Like, I just haven't seen that before. That's a... You can see Zootopia in super slow-mo. Super slow-mo Zootopia. And then way over there, look who's high over there for Zoe Pop.
It's just where she hits the map thing and then... Oh, okay. Just put stickers on. Is there one over here? There's one.
There's one over here.
More Moana over here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Backside of Maui and them.
So they're waiting in line. We have...
Someone's waiting in line for more food and merch. Oh. We got Blinky. This is actually going to go down next month for like a longer refurbishment than normal. So I'm actually interested to see what they could be doing. Yeah. Kobe, I'm just going to say Disneyland right now. We'll see, Kobe. Let's just let the day take us to where it takes us. And we'll see. But glad you're here. Glad you're here as well, Shelly, and everyone else in chat, Diane, and everyone. Have I tried the treats? Not too many. I normally am very boring, and I go for what's the easiest. I am not a big fan of waiting in line to get treats if I don't have to. So honestly, I normally get beignets because they are easy and they are delicious. I did get, I guess, the pumpkin beignets at the beginning of the season. They're pumpkin spice. I actually enjoyed those more than I thought I would have. So that's the only treat I've really tried. I just, normally we just do things that kind of like we can keep hitting. As a live streamer, not a vlogger, we're much more about like just consistently getting you guys new imagery. At least that's what I like to do when I'm on live, is try to get you guys the new stuff. So I don't normally do the sweets because also, I don't know, it's like, it's money. There's a lot of things. Like sometimes I'll go for the cheaper, easier route stuff. Like I said, like beignets are pretty fairly priced and they're pretty easy to get that. So unfortunately, I'm kind of boring. There's other Disney people that are much more about food. I also feel like I've said this before, my vocabulary on the food is just limited. I don't know how to describe You know, a brownie is good. Have you had a brownie before? It's either a good brownie or a bad one, which I do not think is a fair description of probably the brownie in terms of like flavors and texture and stuff like that. And I know it sounds like, wow, it sounds like you kind of know what you're talking about. It's like, yes, but I don't know why I'm eating it. I'm like, this is a good brownie. Like, why? I don't know. It tastes like a good brownie. Like, I'm not going to go into why. I might be able to say a little bit like, ooh, the chocolate's super sweet or something. But it's not really my, they're not doing Lincoln right now, Kobe. Yeah, so I don't try as much as I should. I know some people want me to try more, maybe one day. But also, health-wise, like, I don't normally eat here too often. Like, you guys will catch me every once in a while grabbing beignets if I'm really starving. But I try not to be because of also health reasons. Like, you gotta remember, guys, diabetes is a real thing. And, like, that's the hard part about being here is it's like, you know, it's hard because I snack at home. So it's hard to snack here and at home. Like, I'll sometimes do it with Jen, but that's it. Oh, that's very good. That sounds fun. We'll have a good time starting the holidays. I will be in another state during that weekend, so you have a fun time here. We'll be here at the Disneyland Resort, I think the week after that, my wife and I. But yeah, it sounds fun. Holidays here are very magical, of course. I love Halloween time here. The only negative is if you're not doing Oogie Boogie, you are missing out on a huge amount of the Halloween offerings. Like, there are offerings here, but we're just not here at the times when the Halloween offerings feel, in my opinion, pure. So because of that, you know, it is fun to be here during Halloween time. I like seeing the characters and all of that, but I would say that Disneyland at Christmas or the holidays is a little bit more magical for us because we get Smallwood, and there's just more decorations up. But I would say it is cool. Like, you got Blinky up here. Wow, look at the line for this. Is doubled in the last, like, since we got here and all that. Kobe, let's just not talk about, Kobe, that's like, you know, we don't have any plans for streams, let's say, in November right now. Like, I would really, if people are like, what are you going to do? Like, I will post the things that I want. It's kind of like, I just, you know, let's not like, let's not always question what we're going to do. Let's just enjoy it. But I don't really have any plans. You be the first to know, Kobe. If you don't know, then that means that I don't have plans yet. Like, that's what it means, is that I will let people know as according to what needs to be done. And I've learned recently that sometimes your best laid plans can fail. So better to just say, you know, we don't got plans versus like trying to make things happen. We just don't have any plans. And Donald Duck here looking great. I do love this artwork on Donald. I'm gonna guess $50+ for this though. Very cool. Let's see what the price is. Yeah, $44, so a little bit cheaper than I thought, but still. And then we do have more holiday merch has invaded the park because Disney knows where its bread is buttered. It knows that its fans are huge fans of the holidays, and even people that can't make it, they might want to buy something. And so this is almost like a FOMO thing of like, hey, you might not be here for the holidays, but do you want to? And then even, like, look at this, they just have the 70th stuff in this room. They're not even trying on the holidays yet in here. They're still doing the pumpkin hunt in here. Oh, great, Diane. Well, we'll be going there at some point as well. I'm not sure when Jen and I will be going, but that is a day-long thing for sure. We will be at Knott's Merry Farm one full day. I have no idea what we'll be able to do in that day because Knott's seems to be just like, I've heard you have to line up at least an hour before for the Snoopy show. That's a joke. I mean, I'll do it, but man, what a joke. That better be the best damn Snoopy show I have ever seen. And then there'll be like the meme of like, all right, you got lucky this time, when it's actually a really good show. But I've been hearing the Knott's shows go crazy. Like, you gotta be here as well. Shelly, that's a good question. We may try again on Smallwood. I believe this is the last week of it in normal operation. So if I can make it over there, I would love to get on Smallwood this morning. So I will keep that in consideration. My initial plan this morning is to go hit Fantasyland, as in the dark rides, and then go from there to go hit Nightmare Before Christmas, to take over of Haunted Mansion. And then we will go from kind of there and see what is available. Because if Rise is super short, I would love to get on Rise. But yeah, Smallwood, I would definitely put in the back of my mind. That's a pretty good one to end on or get nearer to later on, because normally the lines don't get too bad. So yeah, I'll try to get on Smallwood. Welcome in, Luis. But welcome in, everyone, and hope you guys are having a magical morning. We are here at the Disneyland Resort. Like I said, no plans for November, everyone. Expect me not to be streaming too much the first couple weeks of November. So if you only are here for streaming content, that might be a little light for the first weeks of November. There's just no plans currently for that. Good morning, Jen. And my wife has big plans today. She's doing stuff all day. Yes, it's a very beautiful day, Luis. So I love you, honey. Hope you have a good day. I will see you later today. It's 300. Can we reserve spots now? I'm not sure, honey. Your birthday is 300. I don't know what you're trying to say. Parker on my birthday is 300. Park Hopper. Oh, I don't want to make. No. We don't want to make any reservations yet. We have to wait for the cheap tickets, honey. We gotta wait for the cheap tickets. So, we're not buying any tickets until the deal comes out. So there's no reason to do anything until the deal's out. I'm not buying no tickets when they have the super cheap $250 ticket. That will be what we're buying, is that $251 that gets you 3 days. So yes, they did, Brandon. They did. We'll be here. I will be there Monday night, but I will not be there Monday day because I have work. So Universal, good for them. But oh, well, yeah, we're going. Yeah, Jen, we are going on your birthday. So, yes, tell your friend if they want to come, they can come. But I'm just saying that, like, well, here's the thing, honey. Tell your friend, whoever it is, if they live in the area codes affected, go see if they live in the, I don't know how it works with the area codes. If they are in the area code that would allow them, like if their ID has an area code that will allow them, they should grab a, yeah, just get the deal. But also she has to check her zip codes because it may not be in the zip code area. I think she should be fine, but just make sure on that. So we'll be doing all of that. But yeah, let her know to wait for that deal. I know she may not use the tickets, but it's the best deal. She can't use them consecutively either. You cannot use them in a row, which means she has to use them one at a time, which means if she does come, she can't use them Saturday and then Sunday, unfortunately. That's just not how it works. There are all rules for it, but it's pretty cheap. To me, it's the best deal in there, and it does suck, but it's still the cheapest deal. And if she somehow decides to come back down later this year, then she can come back down. And if she decides not to, then cool. She's spent $250 on a $300 a day anyway, so it's still cheaper. But yeah, we'll be at Grinchmas, everyone. The first night, but not the first. We won't be able to meet the Grinch till Friday. That's my first day off. I'll be able to meet the Grinch that Friday. And yeah, anyway, so we'll be doing Grinchmas. We'll also be doing Knott's Merry event as well. Merry Farm, that's it. So we will hit a couple of, we'll also be doing Seawood, and we'll be doing some other stuff as well. But yeah, we're just waiting. Park is getting ready to open. Hey, it's almost 8. Let's get out of here. My bad. I totally thought the characters would be out this morning, but I am wrong. They have moved back. I hope that during the holidays, they used to come out during the holidays like 30 minutes before, so I hope that returns. But it depends. That's this gentleman in the yellow is clapping Peter. All right. All right, sounds good, honey. So yeah, tell her that she should buy that, and then she should buy that the day that we do, which will be the first day, and then we'll go from there. And good to see you, Pops. Yeah, we'll yeah, and we'll go from there, kind of. We'll kind of go from there and do our stuff, but yeah. And yeah, we'll be at SeaWorld, guys, for a little bit. I'm not sure what we'll be filming at SeaWorld yet. So no question. Okay, if people are like, do you have plans? I do not have plans yet because I have to see entertainment lineups and not everyone has offered the entertainment lineups yet. So like I said, we'll be doing some holiday stuff, but also because of also how many views I get on certain things, so sometimes I'm gonna be like, I'm just not gonna film this because it's not worth losing nice, intimate moments with my wife over the views we get on some of these things, to be honest. And people are like, oh, that sucks. It's like, well, it's not my fault. You know, some of these videos get 300 views, and it's like, so was it really worth it for me to hold my camera for half an hour? Probably not. So there will be some changes where I might do more clips and not force stuff. I hate not preserving history, but also the views kind of speak for themselves with the amount of effort I have to do and everything else. So anyway, let's go have a magical time now. As you can see, there's snow falling on here, even though it is time for the spooks, you know. Not sure we'll be seeing the Grinch, Kobe. Please, let's just keep it to Disneyland today. I don't know. That's just too far ahead. There's no plans for anything besides what we're doing today. And even that, we're just having a good time. Wow, they're stopping people from going shortcut. They're trying to get everyone to go one way to Pan, which makes sense. To be honest, as annoying as it is, it makes sense. And yes, it's a beautiful day here. Not even a joke, not a cloud in the sky that I can see. This is one of those mornings where I can actually say that, and it's not a joke. I mean, normally it's really nice here anyway, guys. Like, even if there are clouds in the sky, it's Disneyland, you know? Like, it's normally not particularly bad weather unless it's hot. That's the only weather I really don't like is the heat. Everything else is like manageable. You can manage the rain. You can't manage the heat. Once it gets to a certain point, you are just miserably hot. And that's the end of it. And so for me personally, I am very happy that we're here on a day like today where it's a little cold. I'm actually wearing a jacket. Look at that. How much fun is that? Cheers, Journey's wearing a jacket. We don't get that too often. Well, the other night at HHN too, because it was just actually kind of cold. Man. The line for Atlas is kind of long, so we're gonna skip it. Sorry, guys. It's pretty bad today. We're gonna keep going. Like, that takes 15 minutes or less, but still, I ain't doing it. Let's keep going. It's also just a queue that's not that fun to film in, and we've done it recently, so we're gonna go see what Toad's like, and maybe Snow White. All right. Wow, even Toad's is going over there? What is happening? So I guess there's more crowds than I thought, because they're sending people to areas you wouldn't if it's not busy. Wow, even Toad's busy. I'm just gonna skip Toad too, I guess. Snow White can be bad then? If so, we'll just go over the Haunted Mansion then. I miss Big Thunder. It's like, I hate it because like Big Thunder's a ride that I'm like willing to wait for a little bit too. It's not open. And look, even Snow White looks like it has a pretty hefty little line. Let's go do Snow White though. It's not that bad. It's not like it will be less than 10 minutes easy. But it's just.
I'll tell him.
No, not right now, Shelly. Because this is I would say that Smallwood, unless it is a holiday day, is a waste of rope drop time. It's a longer attraction, and you do want to go on shorter, quick attractions that will get you on multiple things at once versus going on Smallwood or Pirates. Those two are too long for what they are. That's exactly what's happening as well, Diane. We're not normally coming on Saturdays that often, so you're right. I'm very excited about next year when we don't have to deal with that, Diane. I just was surprised with how long some of the lines were. But yeah, anyway, Peter Pan's not, Smallwood's not that bad, so we'll get on stuff. But yeah, Pirates and Smallwood, guys, are great attractions. I just would not ride them until after, at least an hour after the parks open, because they are long attractions and they will waste a lot of your rope drop time. You want to get on quick things or things like Haunted Mansion that are super popular. Haunted Mansion is super popular, so you want to go on that. It's okay, Luis. The Matterhorn is very bumpy, and you guys can't see anything anyway. Like, I would defy anyone who says that Matterhorn is a good filmed experience. It's just not that nice to look at when you're on it, when you guys are on. It's just not something I prioritize, because you guys, all you see is like the mountain for 2 seconds as we go down a hill. So welcome in, Hector, Troy, and Carnage, but it's okay. But good morning, Hector. Hope you had a wonderful stream last night. I know you got on a couple of the attractions, or not attractions, some of the houses I saw. You got on at least 2 of them before I started, so that's wonderful to hear. Hope you had a good time and got lots of people in and lots of attractions done, lots of houses, lots of fun spooks. But yeah, we're gonna go on this, and then we'll probably go on Pinocchio, then we'll go check out Haunted Mansion most likely, and then after that, we'll start checking out other attractions. And if any of our mods wants to throw in Hector's link, Troy Carnage does film at HHN most nights that I'm not there. So if you guys want to check him out, he'll be there almost every single night of the event this year. I'm not gonna say every night just in case something happens, but so I'm not sure if Hector that's his thing. It might be trolling. I don't think it's actually Hector. That's just Hector's name. Good to hear, Hector. Glad to hear it, and it's super cool to see. You know, hopefully it keeps on into the Grinchmas season, and then we got Fan Fest. Luckily, Universal has been providing a little bit more things to do. Oh, they also announced, guys, that the Summer of the Characters are back again next year. So next year we'll get the characters again. I forget what they were calling it last year, but the summer event from last year will be returning again. Welcome in. Is it A here? Welcome in. Oh no, Disney Crush fan. Welcome in, Disney Crush fan. Let's start the A. Just one.
Have an apple, dearie?
Thank you. All right. So that was Snow White, everyone. Let's go see if Pinocchio has a shortest line, and we can go check out Haunted Mansion and kind of go from there. Might as well use the restroom after that. All right, there's not many people, luckily, on Pinocchio. I'm gonna wait 1 second. All right.
I'll see you under the wishing star.
Hola, para su seguridad, permanezcan sentados y mantengan las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del vehículo. Y les ruego a los mayores que vigilen a sus preciosos niños.
We got Disney Crush in the Fat House. He's talking about Incredicoaster and, of course, Buzz Resistance, which is my current favorite attraction right now. And we're in line for Pinocchio.
Hello, friends. This is Jiminy Cricket with a few safety reminders before you board.
All right, guys, let's go see a puppet show.
With your hands on speed and legs inside. Oh, and if you're traveling with children, be sure to watch them. Well, looks like your car's on the way. Just give a little whistle.
Para que disfruten de un día. No vayan a tocar las manos.
Just like for me.
Be careful. Wait for me. We made it.
No idea where those people are going or coming from, but let's keep going. Let's get over to Big Thunder Mountain. We're gonna get over to Haunted Mansion. There's also Casey Jr.'s. Right now it is currently closed. Casey Jr.'s is closed. They're just doing some work on both Storybook and I believe a little bit of Casey as well. Basically we should be getting a new area added with Rapunzel's Tower. They're gonna have a daytime and nighttime song. There's going to be When Will My Life Begin in the more morning hours of the theme park. And once we get to sunset and beyond, it is See the Light. And that's the song of all the lanterns and everything. So there will be some new magic there. Winter, I'm not sure. That could mean after the holidays, during the holidays, who knows. We'll honestly have to see when it comes. But welcome into Disneyland, everyone. We are now going to Frontierland as we go all the way over to Haunted Mansion. Have a great day. Thanks so much for stopping in, Hector, and have a great day at work, my friend. Appreciate the support. Thanks for coming in. We'll see you soon. Man. Okay, so on our way to Haunted Mansion currently, and then from Haunted Mansion we'll go check out some more attractions depending on just what lines are like. I think Pirates is a good candidate for today. We'll try to do Smallwood. I know Shelly talked about that. I believe this is the last week of Smallwood in normal operations, but I could be wrong. At least normal for us. And then it will become the holiday version, which I'll be honest, Smallwood Holiday is like in top 5 attractions. It's definitely top 10. It's such a strong attraction in my opinion. I just think the holiday version is just immensely entertaining and colorful and very nice. And it kind of stinks when it's gone. But it is what it's, well, it's only 20 minutes for Haunted Mansion, but we'll go hit that. And then we'll go from there, 50 minutes for Rise of Resistance. So I was so confused at first. I thought it was 15 minutes for Smallwood. And I was like, that would be insane on a non-Christmas holiday-ish trip. The Guardians of the Galaxy special is nice for the holidays. Yes, Kobe. They did a good job of that one. This is a nice, though. It is one of those things where we miss it when it's gone. The Guardians are kind of gone now for a little while. So we got a good amount of Guardian stuff for a while. It's kind of insane that they let that IP die. I know they kind of had to, but kind of insane. It's always weird to me that Disney just allows things to die. When I'm like, man, if I was owning that IP, I'd be fighting every darn day to get something Guardians running. They did have a TV show, funny enough, when they had an animated show for Guardians come out. And I never watched it, but man, it's kind of funny because Guardians had a whole animated show, but that was like before it got popular. And it's funny because if they did an animated version of the Guardians, there's just a lot of demand right now, in my opinion, for some of this stuff. And there's no way to satisfy that demand currently because they lost a lot of their good actors. You know, they just don't have the Guardians cast anymore. And James Gunn now, if you don't know, is doing DC stuff. He just did Peacemaker Season 2, which was fine. I love Peacemaker Season 2. I thought the first one was way funnier. I think James is a little in his own sauce on certain things. He's too much into these like fake families. I get it, man. Man, I like that story, but like, not every story can be about these like false families. Well, glad you're enjoying them, Kobe. We'd like to have you guys here. The wait times for Smallwood, I'm not sure, Shelly. Doesn't really matter. We're not going over there. I'm sure that they're low right now. You guys can check the wait times at your home at any time if you guys want. But I'm sure Smallwood has very minimum, just like Pirates. So let's go check out Haunted Mansion. And after Haunted Mansion, we'll go see what we can get into. Might have to use the restroom again, unfortunately, because I am just in that kind of mood today. I did have a lot of water, I guess, but I'm surprised how it's going through me at this rate. But this is rope drop time. So like I've said before, the first like hour to an hour and a half, depending on the crowd levels, that's like rope drop. Those are when you want to get on a lot of media attraction, not media, sorry, quick attractions that you can do pretty quick, or that later on you would be able to do. And also depends. Someone like me is gonna hit things knowing that they're not gonna stay the rest of the day. Versus when I do stay longer days, you kind of hit things a little bit different depending on what you're focusing on. If my wife's here, all that stuff as well. Everything changes stuff up, but let's go get in line for Haunted Mansion. Which most of these people coming back over here, I believe, are probably the ones exiting from the attraction. I'm gonna say it's about 20 minutes now for the Haunted Mansion holiday. Let's go see Jack. And yeah, it's not too bad. You're just gonna have more people lightning lane it than they should be, because once again, if you're lightning lane doing rope drop, unless it's an attraction you specifically don't want to come on later, which does happen sometimes to my wife and I don't know, it's just that it's kind of a waste to be doing it now, because this attraction will just get bigger and bigger throughout the day.
Aside from the fact that I didn't take your
Smallwood is a good one. I would say the only negative about it in the hot weather though, Shelly, is when you get out of the ride and you're in the hot sun. That's the only thing I would kind of comment on that I'm not a big fan on, is just that it becomes so hot. All right, I'm gonna put you guys down for a moment, because one second. I'll put you guys down for a second.
Mark, look! Go through the lightning lane that made us back up over here.
Look alive!
Yeah, I do, Kobe. It's a very fun attraction. I like it when it's all dressed up like this. I know some people like I love the original as well, but they're both good in their own ways, in my opinion. I enjoy both for reasons. Yeah, heat is probably the worst time. Once again, I think rain you can deal with. You can just put on something to block the rain, but the sun is a little bit more difficult. I'm sure these have been here since day one, but those look very good right now on there. Especially because some of them dying out a little bit. It's a little more natural. Yeah, I've been having the portable fan as well. I haven't been bringing it the last couple of weeks because of the lack of heat, which is nice. We'll be going to SeaWorld in December. Kobe today we're wearing the Oogie Boogie Bash Jack t-shirt I got recently. Not much to look at, just has the Oogie Boogie though symbol here though on the front. The back has more of the fun goodies, but can't show you that. I got my backpack on. That's always the joke, is that the back of my t-shirt means nothing because I have a backpack most of the time. And we shoot the high match in just a few minutes, everyone.
'Twas a long time ago, longer now than it seems, in a place that perhaps you've seen in your dreams. For the story that you were about to be told began in the holiday worlds of old. I know you're curious to see what's inside. It's what happens when two holidays collide.
Welcome in, foolish mortals, to the haunted monster.
Our holiday tale is a tale that's quite charming, but during this season, it's sometimes alarming. So relax and reflect. Feel free to take pause while we tell you a tale about dear Sandy Claus.
Step all the way forward, please. All the way in. All the way forward. All the way in.
It's been quite some time since their last feeding, so step away from the walls, or it is you they will be eating.
Was the nightmare? Not a creature was peaceful, not even a mouse. Stockings, all hung by the chimney with care. When opened that morning, was such a scare. The children, nestled all snug in their beds, would have nightmares of monsters and skeleton heads.
Welcome to the haunted mansion, holiday version. As you can see, there's no line. There's a one-eyed cat friend, and that's going all right. That took us definitely less than 20 minutes. That's why we love rope dropping at the Disney Resort. Welcome in, Jay, and everyone. Have a good ride.
Good ghouls and boys must sit safe in their seats and keep in their sleigh all hands, arms, legs, or feet. Si cuidas a tus niños, todo marchará felizmente. Los fantasmitos y fantasmitas deben de la sensación. Y en el cochecito, tener brazos, manos, piernas y pies. More rapid than vultures, the mansion was changed. All was soon covered, adorned, and deranged. And what to your wondering eyes disappears is Jack's little friends. A ghost dog reindeer. Nothing here was wrong. Fine Christmas present.
Your love gave to me 5 lucky charms to understand the right from wrong. 4 wheels of fortune to spin their rich and golden song. 3 lifelines
With some
extending
tricks and some games, you can make a scene merry. Why, even a gingerbread house could seem scary. All at once, and once deep to the earth. Nightmarish painting, but royal hearts.
Secret library.
Bag full of toys, Jack and Spock on his back. Strange and bizarre. All attack.
Condoman.
Not my friends to bestow. On God that's covered. Ghostly lights. You've been good this year? What's this? Can you believe it? I like this Christmas thing. I told you. What's this? What's this?
Special holiday something to discuss. Hang on to your holiday. Boogie's got some gifts to holiday
Please hurry back. I can't wait till next year. And I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight. Hurry back. Hurry back.
Alright, hurry back, hurry back. Alright, and that's the Haunted Mansion holiday. And that is the Haunted Mansion holiday, everyone. Let's have a fun ride and get spooked with Jack. Alright, that's fun. I got another clip so you can be like, this makes sense. It would make sense on my offline video. All right, guys, I'm gonna throw in some clips right now. Some of the spookier moments from Fantasyland dark rides. Let's go have some villain. No, I'm gonna do it again. All right, guys, we're gonna go see some villains and spooky imagery here at Fantasyland. Ooh, like, subscribe, and get ready for some more spooky fun. There we go. There we go. All right. We're gonna go on Pirates, and then we will use the restroom afterwards. I'm just making sure there's no characters out, which it does look like it. So let's go up with the Pirates of the Caribbean, and then we'll start making our way to the other side of the park. And we'll probably get on Smallwood and some other attractions as we cross over and do some more Disney fun. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. Jane, I hope you come and have a wonderful time at the Universal and the other theme parks like Disneyland you mentioned. I hope you guys have a fun time. And yeah, that is a super strong attraction, Diane and Kobe. It's always a good one. It once again is a different vibe. I understand that some people don't like the vibes of this one as much. I enjoy both, so I win. I never have to choose a side if I like both of them. Sometimes, like, I just can't, I don't have that competitive edge in me like I used to. Back in the day, I used to have more competitive edge. I just don't have it. Oh my God. And we're gonna go do Pirates. We're gonna go do some Pirates. Oh, I forgot Mark Twain's open. Not gonna probably do that, but I forget it's open. What's kind of nice about Mark Twain right now is that it's open on a day when there's no Fantasmic. You can go on at a nighttime cruise, which has always happened. For another classic here. Welcome to Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, interesting. That is super fun. What we got over there? Pops is doing his thing too. Pops' Disney Adventures here. Great minds think alike. I wonder if he went to Haunted Mansion and we just didn't see him before, which would be fun, but also could be how it goes. We're all the way over here, so we're gonna hit up Pirates. I know that's a fan favorite here on the channel.
I saw the one, she came downstairs.
Thank you all for the likes and everything else today. I hope you guys are doing well. We'll have a Six Flags video up out later today as well. If you're looking for some more Fight Fest fun, where are these people going? Oh, because we're just walking. I was like, I really don't get it. I was like, if we're going this way, it's because they're going on the outside path. But also, I'm just confused about who's on the outside path at all. I didn't see like a point that asks you which way you wanted to go. So, very interesting. Ah, and there's a smell. The pirate smell. Couldn't smell it. You know, at nighttime, I feel like you can smell it a little bit more before you get in the daytime. But maybe I'm wrong. It can also depend on the amount of people here, the AC and all that. But you can smell it when you come in here. It's that classic smell that you've had since a child, hopefully. Or maybe young adult. Some people, they start coming here to their young adulthood. But it's that classic smell. It's time to get on Pirates of the Caribbean. We're gonna hit the back as always, and then we will go from there. Let you guys have a pirate's life for you. The lines are too long. It's just, we're just in the inside. We didn't have to wait like at all for the line. It's pretty much just normal, almost a walk-on. This is basically what you expect when there's no line. So we are doing pretty well. Like I said, after this, I'm gonna go use the restrooms since we are near them, and then after the restrooms, I will go off and we'll go get on some more attractions and stuff. stand far, far away. One, can I wait for the bathroom? Yeah, we put the people in the back for the next one, so we're going to have to wait 2 boats, but that's okay. Alright, throw up your pirate flags, everyone. We're about to go ashore. Go on, Pirates of the Caribbean.
Alright, you guys are gonna be number 2.
Back one. Thank you.
That's what it is. Number 5. Can I still have you on number 5? Number 6 right here.
Thank you.
Number 3 over here.
And I'm a mile away.
All right, everyone, let's get on Pirates. Thank you all for the likes and all that. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and welcome to Disneyland Resort, Pirates of the Caribbean in New Orleans. You see the theming just over there. That's the exit queue. That's just Disney difference of having theming at the end of the ride.
Step out to your right. Ahoy there, crew. For your safety, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And watch your children. And no large speech. Prepare to make sail. Bienvenidos a bordo.
Come seek an adventure at salty old pie. Or you come to the proper place. But keep a weather eye open.
when that evil curse will strike the greedy beholders of this bewitched treasure. Perhaps he knows too much. He's seen the cursed treasure. You know where it be hidden. Now proceed at your own risk. These be the last friendly words you hear. You may not survive to pass this way. We're not afraid of you!
Turn up your white flag, you scurvy scum! Build into Jack's mansion. You'll be segregated babies. Civil broadside! Sunday smoking with bird. Whatever become Jack's now? Speak up! Or may you fancy a swim with Davy Jones!
Your feathers, dear. Your flock.
Drink up the empties!
Waker now, you swabbies! What may I offer for these hearty heads? Every one of egg legs! Not just any there, you brave rat! I'll never find the treasure without a look at this here map and this lovely key to the treasure. Easy, boy.
Welcome in, Rainbow. Thanks for stopping in. Wow. Oh, we're stuck.
Hit him with this. Can't you reach any further, you stumbling bilge rat? I still have more rat. Don't say it.
Oh, there's no pilot there even.
I shall take this paltry sum as a stipend to cover my expenses. And a chest of jewels. Bring up the house.
So it seems cavemen do tell tales, don't they? Ha ha ha!
The sea's been kind today. Who can tell what dangers lie on tomorrow's tide?
One of the mods can throw rainbows up, Link or Rainbow herself. Just throw it in there. Rainbow is also a Disneyland streamer if you want to check out her content as well. And also check out one of her live streams when she comes to the park, a lot of times with her family. Welcome in, Dan's Life at the Kingdom. Good to see ya. He's also someone who streams and makes videos over at Disney World of all times, and also is affiliated with our friends at Disney Secret Kingdom. All the rum's gone. Where's the rum gone? Welcome in, Dan. Hopefully your Saturday is treating you well so far. All right, let's go use the restroom, then we'll head over to the other side of the park. And they have removed, like if you haven't seen, there used to be some bumpers here. There used to be some little doors that they would have here, or I don't know, push away little doors, but they have moved those because they were just getting in everyone's way. Like I was saying before, Disneyland of course has an exit queue. Like look at the theming to all this compared to so many other attractions at other theme parks that just say, get the heck out. Disney here continues the theming for coming in. Well, thank you for joining us, Rainbow. We're gonna head over to the other side of the park. We're gonna probably hit Smallwood and some other attractions over there. And yeah, I was gonna go that way, but I'm gonna go this way. Let's go this way, and then I'll hit the restroom on the way over there. I'm sure we'll find something. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Morning, noon, whatever time it is for you guys and gals. And if you guys are dressing up for Halloween, let us know. Not too bad of a line, but the line for Pirates is longer than when we got on it. It's over here now, so happy we jumped on at the perfect time for the little morning rush. Came in here. If Rainbow drank all the rum, she ain't telling. You'd have to torture her for hours. And then she'd finally admit to it, as she was probably drunk. Well, welcome in everyone. Let's head on over to the other side of the theme park and check out some other attractions. We started this morning going to Fantasyland, jumping on Snow White, and then after Miss Snow White, we hopped on Pinocchio, Haunted Mansion Holiday, and then Pirates. So we've done 4 attractions. We've been live for 90 minutes. And the first 30-ish minutes, we couldn't ride anything anyway because before rope drop. So in about 1 hour-ish, we got on 4 attractions, which is not too horrible, especially when some of those attractions are stuff like Pirates. You can see there's already a line here for Jungle. It's going to be a busy day. These are the days I like least. Or it didn't look that bad in the morning, but now I'm like, ooh, I'm seeing signs of things that I don't like. And I'm like, not a fan of that. But it is what it is. And over here is our tropical hideaway. This area has expanded the tiki room in the best kind of way with a small little restaurant. Very well themed. And of course, just expanding the story a little bit of tiki room. Rosa, the bird that they ask about, is there. And right over here, if you guys haven't seen as well, we have hiding in the bushes. We got Shere Khan and an elephant, along with our friend King Louie here on this little waterfall. This is all jungle, book themed type stuff like that. Which you guys don't know, Jungle Book actually has a multitude of fairy tale stories, including Rikki Tikki Tavi. That was one of my favorites when I read that back in the day. Rikki Tikki Tavi is about a mongoose who fights a snake. And honestly, I'm very surprised. I'm sure that there's an animated adaptation, but I am surprised that Disney has never done a story, or another major company has ever taken on Rikki Tikki Tavi, because that's one of the more popular stories from what I know in the Jungle Book. Yeah, Tiki Room, very fun. Do enjoy that attraction. My wife really enjoys when we get to come here and do stuff. And Dan, you can tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm just not sure, because I don't see enough streams. We have these pumpkins that represent every single land. Do you guys have the same thing over at Disney World? Let us know in the comments. Also, I swear, what was this something else? Like the Adventureland one is awesome. I also remember that one. And all the pumpkins representing the lands. We got Jack for New Orleans. Of course, Jose from over in Adventureland. We got Woody for Frontierland because we don't really have an actual mascot. Tiana's for the Bayou Country. Last year was still Winnie the Pooh for Critter Country. Now we got Tinkerbell doing Fantasyland, Roger Rabbit, and then of course Buzz Lightyear of the Space Rangers here representing for the holidays. But yeah, oops, and I should have been fine. Hopefully I was showing you guys most of them. You don't have that? Okay, that's what I thought, Dan. I was pretty sure because I thought I saw an April stream. She walked by something. April Bouncing Journey. I swear she or someone walked by. I swear I didn't see anything. So I was kind of like, I wonder if they do that. And then they don't, which makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to go over. We're going to head more towards Smallwood. And we'll see what's going on as we go over there. I do need, oh, perfect. And Wonderland has restrooms. So that's where I'm going next is the Wonderland restrooms. One of my favorite themed restrooms, if you can imagine this, because you can't film inside restrooms. The doors to the restrooms are cards. So very cool. They're not like animated cards or anything, but they all do look like a deck of cards, kind of. You know, different ones. So very cool. And it looks like she opened. Is Tinkerbell mean right now? Okay, thank you so much. Oh, well, let's go see Tinkerbell then. I don't think she's gonna have a line. There's like no one here. So let's go meet Tinkerbell. Wow, this could be. We haven't seen Tinkerbell in a while. I'm just surprised. Open Disneyland app. I'm just so surprised. There's like no one here. Make photos. Come on. There we go. And over here, we're gonna go check out Tinkerbell in a beautiful area. We'll go say happy fall to our friend Tink. But yeah, let's go say hi to Tinkerbell. I'm just so surprised. And fairies are welcome. I'm not sure. Hi. Okay. And let's come over here. Well, good morning, Tinkerbell. It's so good to see ya. Well, happy fall, of course. And we know that you fairies like to celebrate all the different seasons. Yeah. It's really nice. This fall has been very pleasant because it hasn't been that hot, and it's actually felt like fall here. So.
It's been very cool. The light talent fairies have been chilling out.
Exactly. So it's been very nice. We're always coming back here and seeing all the nooks and all the little fun things.
Right?
I know. You guys have so many things back here. Like.
Rosetta, like 2 whole weeks to make this mushroom.
Wow, 2 whole weeks?
Believe it. She could have used your help.
That would have been nice. Well, can we get a picture of you really quick?
I would love to. My own outfit.
All right, sounds good. Let me get one of your friends to help us out. Let me put this down super quick. All right, be right back, everyone.
That's what my dust keepers are.
Dust keepers, that's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, I think so. They're very busy.
Oh, I know.
You know, I asked Terrence to fly on in and help them out, but not after we went down with the moonstone. I'm like, oh, Terrence, can you get over it? This will pass. Perfect.
Thanks so much. Have a great day. You as well. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. You as well. All right, guys, that was Tinkerbell, and there was no one here, so you know me. I had to go. I can't not see a character if there's no line. I'm like, wow, there was no line for Tinkerbell. That is insane. Like you would not find that at Disney World. You're not gonna go over and have no line for Tinkerbell if there's a line. I don't know if Tinkerbell even has lines right now, but man, you're not gonna see that. yeah, very surprising. Welcome in, guys. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, Dan, very surprised. I couldn't believe that we literally walked in the scene. Think about, there was no one in front of me, not one. All right, I'm gonna put you guys in my backpack really quick. So give me 1 second. I just have to use the restroom. So uno mas. All right, welcome in, Sanchez. I saw someone else came in too. Brian, I believe, came in. Let me go check it out. The grabber, yeah. Look what you made me do. Exactly, Sanchez. Oh, have a great day, Brian. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, Brian. Yeah, they definitely have jacked up the prices. There is a $250 deal, Brian. You can look that up for SoCal residents. That's not horrible. In my opinion, it's actually pretty fair. But anyway, have a great day at work. Welcome in. Well, what I was saying before, Dan, was Winnie the Pooh used to have a pumpkin there for Critter Country, but then they switched Critter Country over to Bayou. So this is our first year, I think it's our first year of Tiana's, but I'm pretty sure this is the first year for Tiana's. If not, at some point they switched it and it was not like the first year. But yeah, we used to have Winnie the Pooh on our pumpkin for Critter Country. Now we don't. So there was rumors of the queue here actually getting some like tops. Like, there'll be like shade. I don't think that's happening, unfortunately, which is really different. That stinks. Because honestly, I love that. But I don't think so. But anyway, we went Matt Tinkerbell. If you guys want to go back a few minutes. I couldn't believe there was no freaking line for Tinkerbell. I couldn't believe it, guys and gals. That doesn't happen normally. Like, not like that. What is it? One? That was just magical. I'm like trying to wonder, is this person I think this is a person up here. It's always hard to tell because people cut their hair and they dress Disney bound and you're like, is that a person or a... Hey, okay, from a distance, this is definitely a person though. As you get closer, it's like the game. That would be a fun game. All right, let's go. Oh yeah, Smallwood. We'll go check out Smallwood. Actually, the only thing that would kind of stop me... No, we're good. There's only one thing that would have stopped me, which would have been the time. All right, one last ride on Smallwood before it becomes the holiday. So let's go on Smallwood before they dress it all up for the holidays. This will be our last ride on the, I don't want to say normal. What's the non-seasonal version? What do you think about that? But he's gonna have lights in him very soon for the holidays. All right, now we're gonna get over here. Oh, sorry, my bad. We're too far. I saw her over here, so I just thought I need to keep going this way. We're too far. That's the pathway for the lightning lane. I went too far to the left. And welcome in, guys. And yeah, we try our best. Like, I will ask you guys if I want feedbacks, but yeah, let's just do our best to wait and be patient, everyone. I will get us on attractions, I promise. But welcome in. I hope you guys are doing well. There goes the train. My bad. Now the Wayne. See, this is the only negative, is that this, when you're like stuck in it, it's like heat. No bueno. Don't know what's going on right now, but they're taking an extra minute to load boats. So might be having some technical difficulties. Welcome in, Alexa. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. We're trying to get in Smallwood, but we're not sure what's going on. I feel like they're gonna close this, guys. I see them telling people not to come in. Oh, but that's moving. That's a good time. See the bottom of the track there. You guys can kind of see at the bottom of the ramp. You can see right here. Welcome in, Justin Elgato. You can see right here. That's just kind of the track right here.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage. Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Willkommen. Für Ihre Sicherheit bleiben Sie bitte während der Bootfahrt sitzen. Behalten Sie die Hände, Arme, Füße und Beine im Boot. Und achten Sie auf Ihre Kinder. Danke. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado en el asiento. Gracias. Y cuídense. Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage. Keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children.
There they go.
Thank you.
Don't know what happened, but there they go. It looks like we're good. Yeah, this goes in for a little bit. I'm not sure when. Let's see.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Yokoso
It's closing October 30th. Oh, actually, we're good. We actually will be here. Never mind. There's actually another week of it open, so we actually could go on again next week. Not saying we will, but it will be. It's gonna be the 30th. So yeah, we got a little bit of time. But it's gotta close for the holidays, guys, so we can get the holiday editions. That's the best version of the ride, in my opinion. Yep. So it's okay. It's not really a spooky ride anyway, unless like the lights were turned off and all the characters looked at you without saying anything. And I actually agree with these people. I think if you're here for one day, this is a waste of time. I would leave this line and go do something else because this is Smallwood. Normally loads so much faster than this. So I totally get it. This is your rope drop time. Makes sense to just get out of here if you're not here all the time. But we're here right now. We're gonna wait another minute or two. I don't know what's going on. They are just loading everyone off, but I haven't seen anyone get loaded on yet. So. All right. One, can I get the back?
Sure. Go ahead and take row 5.
Thank you.
How many here, guys? Row 4.
Excuse me. All right. Not that I know of. There's nothing here for Tron at all. They didn't do anything for Tron here that I know of. Not that I know. And especially with how much money it made, I don't blame them. They kind of screwed the pooch on that one. Poor Tron. Third film in a row, they failed at the series. They do not know how to market those to save their lives. I'm also not going. Steph, I am not going to HHN tonight, but you might want to check that our friend if someone wants to throw in Hector or Troy Carnage's stuff in there. If anyone has his link, throw in Troy Carnage. He might be there tonight, but I will not be at HHN. I will be with my wife tonight, hanging out.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you. Willkommen. Für Ihre Sicherheit bleiben Sie bitte während der Bootfahrt sitzen und behalten Sie die Hände, Arme, Füße und Beine im Boot. Bitte achten Sie auf Ihre Kinder. Danke. Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga la
Yeah, Alexa, I think Tron was screwed kind of no matter what. I don't think it helped that Jared Leto has allegations against him. I don't think it helped that the Tron movie did continue the last Tron. I don't think the marketing was that good and lots of other things. But anyway, guys, let's go enjoy Smallwood. Enjoy. Welcome in, Marie. Thanks for joining us today. Glad you guys enjoyed Smallwood. As for adding new characters, I'm not sure. They just had Miguel from Coco with Dante. So that would be the first update we kind of get because we saw them at the ride and they should be adding stuff for the holidays. So I'm actually excited to see what they do for the holidays. Maybe add some extra lights or colors to it, but we'll have to see.
Thank you. Veuillez rester assis jusqu'à l'arrêt complet du bateau et attendez jusqu'à ce que l'hôte ou l'hôtesse vous demande de descendre. Merci. Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. Gracias. Please remain seated until your boat comes to a complete stop at the dock and you are asked to disembark. Thank you. ボートが完全に止まり、下船していただく指示が出されるまでは席を立たないでください。ご協力ありがとうございます。Por favor, permanezca sentado hasta que el bote se detenga en el muelle y se le pida que desembarque. It's a privacy and boat services.
Once everyone is seated,
Please remain seated until your boat comes to a
please make sure little ones are fully seated on their bottom, either on top of the latch or on of it.
All right, goodbye, Smallwood. We may see you next week, but if we don't, we'll see you at the holidays because everyone knows I love that version of the ride the most. So we'll definitely focus on that when it's the holidays. Still asking me about when we'll be here for the holidays, but we will be back for the holidays when it is time for that. Just stay tuned for announcements. All right. Going down here. All right. Yep, Disneyland is all certified and looking good when it's time for the holidays. We love it. I hope somehow they get Casey Jr. and them done by then. We do have another month, I guess. So I hope somehow Casey can reopen by then and the boats. Matterhorn's at 30 minutes, which isn't horrible. But we would not be going on that right now as the monorail passes by. You know, we might go on at some point. The issue with monorail or Matterhorn to me is it doesn't stream that well. It's kind of like a Incredicoaster coaster as well. I know people want to go on it, but there's no actual value. All you see is wind marks. I've watched other people's streams. It's okay. It's not something that I personally think is that valuable to the stream. I know others might argue, but I just don't understand why it would really be that much fun to watch people on the Matterhorn. I guess maybe if you're watching a person, but I don't think I'm that reactionary enough. I think if Mr. Elgato is much more reactionary to those kind of attractions and stuff like that. Even for the spooky stuff, he has better reactions than I do. Welcome in, Christy. Thank you for dropping in. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday morning. Right over here, we got the Matterhorn, as we were saying. We got 27 likes, so thank you guys for the likes. We got Hank out here today. Just hanking it up. Hank's just enjoying getting some sun today. So yeah, Hank's out there. We've gone on Smallwood, Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion Holiday, Pinocchio, and Snow White to start us off. So we've done a couple of things. We're gonna go, I think, hit Buzz right now because it has a low weight. Let's go see if we can get on Lightyear pretty quick. It says 10 minutes. I feel like that means it's more than 5, but I doubt it's actually 10. I'd be very interested if it was 10 minutes. Oh, welcome in. I'll say one of the only weaknesses of the Disneyland Resort is that there's not many ice machines. I think there's one in Tomorrowland if we go over to Pizza Planet, but they just don't have that many in comparison. DCA was set up in different time. DCA just has so many more ice machines, which I appreciate. Being able to go grab ice at anywhere with no. But yeah, let's go hit Buzz. There shouldn't be too many people using stuff. Like there shouldn't be too many people using the Lightning Lane yet. So let's go ride on Mr. Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear at about 10 minutes, it's saying. 10. I was thinking make them law. That'll be nice. Yeah, Disney doesn't get as cute as I would like with some of the food stuff. Like, they'll get cute with the cups, but they're not getting cute with, like, yeah, having, like, outsized tea or something. That'd be super cool. Oh, look at that, the Fantastic Four. Their posters are down back to Tomorrowland. Just noticed that. I'm sure it's been since they left, but interesting.
Star Wars. So it's a Star Wars that originally started. It was a Star Wars ride that they said, oh, we kind of have tour with it. That happens where the guys get back, and there's like the bad guys are like chasing you. It's just really fun. That's how it started. Before that, it was Michael Jackson's Happy Meal. Yeah. We saw a little yeah. It's in my candy bag if you want it. Where's she got now?
Use Space Patrol. Or Tron. Well, it would be cool if they moved Star Tours. I just don't think they'll put the money towards it. I think that makes a lot of sense. I would have moved it there as well, but I just don't think they have any desire to move it. They're kind of, like, Tomorrowland is one of those lands that we all like go like, man, do something with it. But also people keep coming here. Buzz to me is a very like average attraction. I wish we could get some more futuristic stuff for Tomorrowland. But once again, the lines don't lie. I mean, there's a bunch of people in front of me, and it eats people up. So it's one of those things where we can kind of complain online. It's my same thing as like how people complain online about the prices, but then they come. And I'm like, well, if you want to change, you got to do something about it. And in this case, there would be people not going to stuff in Tomorrowland, but my wife's favorite ride is Space Mountain, so that's not going to happen. So to me, I'm kind of like, I'm kind of quiet about it because there's not much I can say. People keep coming to this land and kind of just doing whatever the heck they want to do. And they can be like, oh man, I wish it was better, but it's kind of at this point just wishful thinking, unfortunately, until one day where the people rise up and take back Tomorrowland. What's fun fact, a lot of the plants that are here in Tomorrowland are edible. Not all of them, but a bunch of them are. Not saying if you're hungry you should eat one, but just passing it on. But yeah, after Tron Ares, I think Tron is unfortunately being shelved again for 10 to 15 years until they get something new. They've done 3 Tron movies, the original, which was based on computer systems. Then we had updated computer systems with Tron Legacy. And then we followed it up with Tron Ares, which is what if we made a computer program that could come into real life. And now I don't know where we go from there.
We read you, Space Ranger. What is your status?
It was based on a lot of ideas from the 60s and I would say 60s, 70s. So there's a little bit of crossover with Tomorrowland. But I think they did their own thing. The rumors were that they might retheme Tomorrowland to Fantastic Four and then have them have different hubs of different Tomorrowland type attractions. But I don't think Fantastic Four did that well either. So I would say right now Tomorrowland has no future besides just being Tomorrowland. They keep trying to head their bets with Fantastic Four, Tron, and then they never work out. So I think at this point Disney has to just accept that they don't know what's cool with certain things, and they gotta just throw everything at the wall and hope something works. Zerg is wanted. Let's go get it.
This is Star Command. Giant robots have been detected in Sector 9. They are reportedly stealing the state fusion battery cells. Those power cells are very
Yeah, they try that too. Yeah, they've been trying for 20 years to make the future cool. And Disney doesn't have anyone that really seems to know. I think Walt Disney knew, but
Battle stations. Report to the flight deck for immediate launch. To infinity and beyond.
welcome in, Heather.
Stand by.
Hope you're doing well, Heather. Welcome in. We just did Smallwood, and now we came over to Buzz Lightyear. The evil Emperor Zurg.
They do not stop it. They are the most interesting robots. Don't stop. How do you not stop?
Good to hear, Heather. Well, welcome in. We're going to go on Buzz Lightyear right now. And thank you guys for being a captive audience this morning. Hope you've enjoyed our morning here at Disneyland. I don't think we'll be doing Winnie the Pooh today. Sorry, Heather. Maybe next time. Maybe next week, but probably not today. All right, welcome to Buzz Lightyear, guys. Enjoy the visuals of Buzz Lightyear in the morning. Thank you. All right, and this ball will lower for us. We don't have to touch it. Like magic or technology. Oh.
The space cruisers have been temporarily halted. Please remain seated. The mission will resume shortly. Attention, space rangers. The space cruisers will now be restarted. Prepare to resume your mission.
Please face forward with
Attention, space rangers.
Oh, at least you guys have a view.
Cruisers have been temporarily halted. Please remain seated. The mission will resume shortly. Attention, space rangers. The space cruisers will now be restarted. Prepare to resume your mission.
You are now in command of your space cruiser. Spin at will. Join spin control and you may begin spinning your space cruiser.
My secret weapon, ruined!
Attention, space rangers. Your space cruisers have been temporarily halted. Please remain seated. The mission will resume shortly. Attention, Space Rangers. Our space cruisers will now be restarted. Prepare to resume your mission.
We will return to the shore as a bad boy. Think out loud. We are a criminal country.
Candace has more than it's open your ring. Don't forget to holster those blasters. Mission accomplished, Space Rangers. Please put an honor circle here. Candace has more than it's open your ring.
Good job, Space Rangers. Right. Good job, Space Rangers. Exit the station. Right.
Alright. That was Buzz Lightyear, everyone. Yeah, like I didn't really care for the Lightyear movie. I thought the first 20-ish minutes was interesting, seeing the time loop stuff. I think that was a super interesting concept. But once we left that planet, there was no more tension, no more anything I really cared about, unfortunately. But, you know, it's like Strange Words. There's been a couple of movies from Disney I've not been a huge fan of. Universal is also hit or miss a little bit, but I feel like they've been knocking out the ballpark. I need to see Black Phone, but I've only heard good things about Black Phone too, honestly. So, hey Rachel, welcome in. And Buzz has about the same amount of line as when we left it. That was less than 10 minutes, but still good. Not gonna complain when I'd rather them overestimate than under. Rather do that every time. If you say 35 minutes and it takes 25, wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, very cool, Rachel. I hope they have a wonderful time. Yeah, Lightyear's not going to win many people over, unfortunately. Especially, I don't care if Zurg. The identity of Zurg doesn't have to be what they did in Toy Story 2. That was more of a meme. Reference to Vader and stuff like that, obviously. But I do want to say that it just wasn't that interesting. His reasonings weren't that interesting. It was just kind of it was fine. I just think that they're doing it in the best kind of way. It just wasn't done in a way that I thought was super interesting. Once again, I think the actual beginning of the movie with the time loop stuff was pretty. They want to make a short film about that. That would be cool, like a 20-minute short film. That's kind of a cool concept. But I feel like we just never got past the surface level stuff. I will say that I did like the cat socks. He was funny enough. But that's where they're at.
You trick or treat on every street. It only comes but once a year. A good old Halloween time. Good old Halloween.
Woo! And there we go. Those are the Dapper Dans. We've seen them a few times. Playing some haunted stuff. We'll see them as well for I won't say the holidays. We will see them for other stuff as well. We'll see them for the Christmas holidays. They'll be having some musical stuff, and we'll have to go check them out, I guess, next year as well at some point when it's normal, because I guess we don't actually go over there on, I hate saying normal. What's a better word? My gosh. Standard's too boring too. The base is still a little less than I would like to say. Because normal, except all these things like diminish what I'm trying to say, which is like, this is what the attraction is normally. Not that there's anything wrong with it either. But anyway, welcome in, Jeremy. Good to see you. Thank you guys for joining us this morning on Main Street. We do have all the spooky decorations up still. We will be back next week. Yeah, we'll be back the next week for some more spooky fun at the Disneyland Resort. Those people look like, I would assume, people over there were youngerish people. I wonder if they're like the next generation of Imagineers. But
Okay, how long is it? 20 minutes? Because there's a flight.
Twinkies right here. Panel 6. So most characters should have already come out. But I'll come over here. It looks like Mickey's out, or is that Minnie? One of them's out. Mickey or Min is out. Goofy's out. Does that mean Donald is out in a little bit? So that's Minnie. I would assume Pluto's out. I would assume that means that, yeah. I just dislike the Wi-Fi here just drops me every time it can. It's just like drop, drop, drop. Oh, Donald will be out soon. So how about this? Since Donald's coming out soon, I'm gonna go use the restroom over here in the corner, and then we'll go meet Donald. How does that sound? Yeah, it's definitely not freezing. It's not hot, but it's not freezing. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the restroom, and then we'll meet Donald Duck. All right, guys, welcome in, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we have Wicked coming out soon. Thank you so much. Yes. We just went to the restroom really quick. Sorry for that. I was saying this morning, it's just got out for me today. So let's go wait for Mr. the Duck. Mr. the Donald Duck. And it's not cold, it's not hot, but man, it's getting busy. I can tell you guys have been here with me. It's not even 11 yet. Look at the lines here for some of the characters. There is definitely, except for shoulders. That's even, I like that. I like that he's honest. I think we're all very excited for Wicked. We got that. If you guys want to see, I did meet the characters last year or earlier this year, I should say, and last year. So yeah, we got a bunch of Wicked content out there. And you got a lot of people here parking strollers. And we're just gonna wait here. We've got a few minutes until Mr. You-know-who comes out. You know him, you love him. Hopefully he has his hat on today. That's why we're waiting, partly. We haven't got the hat. What do you mean the hat? Well, he's normally wearing a pirate hat, but we've never met him with the pirate hat on, so. Thank you guys for the 32 likes and all the views today. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. I'm thinking out loud too. I'm thinking I should almost make a Disney channel for Jared's Journeys and then have all the rest of my travels on another one. I really feel like the algorithm just does not care for me. I don't think it's got to do with the content, but I would like to prove it almost. But I could be wrong. Because I just feel like there's a lot of people that want YouTube stuff, but yeah. Yes, we have a lot of Elphaba and Glenda shorts. But I think so. I might actually at some point. But we're just waiting over here for stuff. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about today is should I make a Disney channel only? I'm thinking about that. I have a bunch of Disney content, so I might do it. We'll see. It's not really what I want to do, but it feels kind of like what I might want to do at some point because it just feels like people are not really coming out for the Disney content the way I do for other stuff, which is confusing to me because I see how many people come out for Disney content. So I feel like I am it's the algorithm. It's no one's fault. It's more how the algorithm works. But anyway, let's wait for Mr. You-know-who. Mr. DD. Oh, there goes Minnie. I just missed her. Just missed Minnie. Means another Minnie should be coming out soon. It's the busy season, so a lot of these characters one will swing in, the other then they'll swing right back out. Not Life of Goofy is they're looking goofy as heck. Super long. That's definitely a part of it, Alexa. But if you look at Pop's Disney Adventure, his hundreds of people will also disagree with that. Let me just do this. I'm cursing myself for a character to come out, but I don't care. Oh my gosh. Oh wait, were we? Are we not connected? So, the almost 600 people watching Pop's Disney Adventure disagree. Someone wants to watch, they're just not coming here for a very specific reason. Something with the algorithm is what I have to believe it is. Maybe it could be more cynical than that, where people really just don't like me, but that's a lot of difference between two people. And I feel like part of it is that I just am not branded Disney. And I think Disney people just want you to be branded Disney. But I could be wrong. And good to see you, Christy. I know Christy. Well, don't even Christy. Look at Christy's name. PH Disney's in there. I know it's not officially how you spell Disney, but like it's in the name. I feel like that's a big part of it. I feel like Disney people kind of want to chill. Let's have fun. No, but I'm just pointing out, I think the algorithm favors people that do Disney stuff that have Disney in their name. And I'm not just saying that, and like, I also think that like it signals to the audience what it's about, like Disney Secret Kingdoms and stuff like that. A Bouncing Journey officially doesn't have Disney in it, but it is all of that. No, he's huge, Alexa. He's been huge. He started about 6 months before I did. Pop's Disney Adventure is huge, Alexa. It's insane. Like he's got over 10K followers. He gets like 500 plus people every time. They're related to, oh, there goes Mickey. There he goes. Looking all wizardy. Oh. But yeah, no, he is huge. So, but I'm just talking in general to get out in the open now. I'm like, man, I like, wonder if I should start my own channel as well. That's just Jared's Journeys Disney or something like that. Like, I don't think it adds anything to you, the viewers, which is why I hate doing it. But then at some point, you're like, man, am I going to play the game or is the game going to play me? You know? Like, at some point, you're just like, what's going on? We're going to do the same amount of stuff. So, I don't know. If you guys ever see a Jared's Journeys Disney, that's probably going to be me doing it. And I'll just use the same logos and everything. Once again, it won't be any different. But Rachel, my point is, this is what I think. I agree that we should make a Disney one, but here's the point. Jared's Journeys is supposed to encompass all journeys, but YouTube doesn't want that. YouTube wants you to focus on one journey, Universal, whatever. I feel like if I left right now and went to Universal, I could get more people on my channel. That's fair, Alexa, but there's also the resource at some point that I do want to make this official, and that would also be great, because imagine if we could be in here with 200 people and we're having fun, and also this is my job. Yeah, hashtag, I mean, maybe there's so many things like that I do want to try and whatnot, but it's just weird that like that would make the difference. Like, oh man, I would never watch this guy with the picture of Donald Duck, you know what I mean, like on his thing. Like, how would you not know it's Disney? But I'm saying it's more of an algorithm thing than even a viewer thing. I'm saying viewers are even being subjected to seeing my journeys as much, because when I posted so many videos about Disney, it's just like, but part of it is also the algorithm just isn't the best right now. It just really hurts creative content that's unique as well, from what I've seen. That's just my personal opinion, but I've just seen it really go after people who are trying to do things that I'm like, oh, that's interesting, and I'll watch it, and then there's like 10 other people, and part of that is the algorithms just, if it pushes stuff, and then good to see you, Pluto. Oh, and look who it is.
Look at Pluto. Get over there for Pluto.
Poor Donald. Woo! There goes Minnie. Minnie's out here. She's flying out. And Donald does have his hat on. Awesome. We haven't been able to see him with the pirate hat on yet, so. All right. Let's follow. Good to see you, Donald. We're following you, my friend. We're going to go meet you right now. Donald's going this way. All right, Mr. Donald Duck.
Line all the way against the railing. Please against the railing.
Oh.
Mickey has to get to his line. They all have their own designated areas. Okay?
The front line, go ahead and say as close as
I didn't know Justin Bieber was there. I should have been there. I should have been Bieber. Why do you treat your wife horribly? Stop posting about your wife. She's lovely. All right. Poor Donald. Poor Donald.
That's from a different It's okay, you can have him all excited still.
Poor Donald.
I didn't know she spoke Dutch. No.
Yeah, no joke. I'm not even joking about that. Like, listen, if you're gonna crap on your partner, get a new partner. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Listen, treat your partners with respect, or leave them. I don't care. Either one. You got two choices in that. Good to see you, Donald. How you doing today? You know, we finally get to see you with the hat on. We've come, and I think it's because it was hot. You didn't have the hat on, so we didn't even know you had this amazing hat with that awesome little fish in your cap right there, and the little feather, of course. You're looking spectacular. We love the look. Are you ready for Halloween? More importantly, are you ready to get all the candy on Halloween night? Yeah? All right. Well, let's get an awesome spooky photo of you, my friend. Yeah, let's do it. Could you get my photo right quick, Donald? Awesome. I'll give a wonderful Halloween. Oh, yeah. We'll see you next time, my friend. Thank you so much. So, that was meeting Mr. Donald the Duck. If I will put that online as well. So don't worry, there'll be other versions of that. Though, should I put it on my Disney channel? Lol. Yeah, I love Donald too, Alexa. He's just a dime. He's just the guy, you know. He's just the guy we all love. He's not the leader of the bunches, but he's a good guy, you know. All right, let me make an outro video on the other end here, and then I'll talk to you guys. There we go. Let's see. I'm trying to do like a double. All right, guys, thanks for joining us for a Disney video. Subscribe to Jared Journeys Disney right now. Hit that like button, subscribe button, share with your friends. If you guys want more Disney content, let me know in the comments below. Okay. Now arriving. Yeah. But yeah, we gotta meet Donald and Tink, and it didn't even take us that long. And Donald was looking great. And look at that up there. The train's just coming on in. Chugga chugga. Oh, it's a bad train anyway. I'm not a fan of that train. It's a train that has the seats facing forward. When I was a kid, even, I was like, nah, I don't want that train. All right. Okay, cool. This is open. There we go. Hey, wait. Oh, look at that line to get in. It's more crowded than you think. There's definitely people here. We just hit the attractions. Alexa, a lot of times when you guys are like, wow, there's a crowd, a lot of that is I'm doing that on purpose. I am avoiding the areas where I know there's crowds. I might even treat it differently when I'm here, when I'm with you guys, than with other people, to be honest. So a lot of times when you guys see it not looking crowded, that's kind of my perspective of showing off that, like, that's how I can show you guys how to do Disney the quickest on that day. A lot of times, believe me, if you went to Haunted Mansion, I'm sure it'd be 40 to 60 minutes right now and stuff like that. But yeah, guys, so by Disneyland, yeah, Jeremy's, he knows. He's like, wait, are we just leaving Disneyland? Yeah, so I'm gonna leave guys right now. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Alexa, thank you for being a joy in chat as always. Christy, you as well. Not going to DCA, Christy. I'm just gonna skedaddle. I might go. We'll see what my mood is like in the traffic. I might just go to Universal. Like I was saying, it's just, I really appreciate doing this. But at a certain point, it also becomes like, man, yeah, this is other thoughts going through my head at the same time. I'm not enjoying this trip as much as I should. So I'm gonna just do what my instincts are telling me and just leave. So thank you guys so much for coming in. Rachel, have a wonderful day, and the rest of you guys, I'll see you soon. Shelly and everyone else, if I go live again, I'll post. If I go Universal, I'm not sure. It'll depend on traffic mostly. So thank you guys so much for joining us. I hope you had a wonderful 2-ish hours. We did about 2.5 hours. We saw 2 characters. We went on like 5 or 6 attractions. So until next time, everyone, safe journeys. If I can find it with a button, there it is.